Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I'm your host, Nisha Sharma. And of course, Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Maharujit Mandir. And our Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough. Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So I want to start off the program. I know tomorrow is Christmas Day, and we will all be celebrating Christmas Day with our family and friends. So on behalf of Maharujit Mandir and Rudraaya TV, I want to send Christmas greetings, holiday greetings to all of you for a safe and enjoyable holiday season. With that, we'll enter straight into our pravachan with our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma.
What is the name, sir, that is attributed towards Sri Hanumanji? One very simple name. He's called as Bajranga Bali. Now, the translation of Bajranga. Bajrang means that there is nothing stronger than Bajranga. Bajranga Bali, meaning that so mighty and so powerful physically he is. Devotees is indicated that he wasn't born with his name, but his name was given towards him for the faith that he had done. And so it is indicated, we say, Jai, 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 Bajranga Bali. We sing his name at all times, do we not? It was indicated how he was given this name only when he was a little child and he flew up towards the sun thinking of a fruit. And Indra took his Vajra, and as he smote it upon Shri Hanumanji, it broke his chin and he fell upon the ground. He's been given the name Hanumanji. But what has he done to deserve this name Bajranga Bali? Only because he was hit with Bajranga. That is what he was done. So if somebody get hit with lightning, you should call him lightning after also. Actually, there's one fellow. He was hit with lightning. They started calling him lightning after. Devotees in such manner. But really and truly, it tells us that there is the eternal war between the Devas and the Danavas. And these Devas and Danavas are not physical beings that is there, but they are right within each and every one of us. Good and bad, good and not so good, good and evil. And so the Danavas or the evil, they are always trying to capture the good and make us enter into wrong places, think wrong thoughts at all times. And so this eternal war that exists in every human being, and it is us to allow which one will become the victor in this war. It is indicated that this war between the Danavas and the Devas, the gods and the Asuras, that they existed, but the good was being dominated by the Rakshasa. And so they came and they prayed towards Guru Brihaspati that tell us what should we do in order that to be victorious in life. And so they indicated that a weapon has to be fashioned, a special missile, a special weapon has to be fashioned. And then only when this weapon is thrown at these Danavas or these evil forces, then you will be victorious. So they said, okay, call Vishwakarma and let us all make it. Vishwakarma says that how are we going to make this weapon? So then Brahma comes, Guru Brihaspati, and he comes and indicates that only if you will get the backbone of the most devoted saint who exists, then only you can fashion this weapon. And then they said, well, who is that? They said that Dadiji Maharaj, he's praying towards the Lord. He's asking to become one with the Lord. Go and ask of his backbone and fashion this weapon. Devotees, how am I going to ask you to give you a backbone? Rakesh, if I say give you a backbone, pretty much, if you say, okay, so be it, you'll remain a cripple, you'll die right after. We all know this, so no one is going to do this. But Devas, they went with a humble petition and they asked of Dadichi, will you give the son to us? And Dadichi said, anything to elevate or to uplift Sanatan Dharma. Devotees, the weapon was fashioned, but we have to remember, the backbone that was asked is for our own self that we give in service for God. This is what it truly represents and what it symbolizes, that we give our entire life in service to aid, and we stop not until the cause is fulfilled. devotees, it is indicated that this beautiful weapon was formulated. It was thrown upon the Rakshas, and we all know what was the end. They became victorious. बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संगत होए हमारे कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुमसे नहीं जात है तारो जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो महाराज जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो महाराज
जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो
तन में तुमरे शक्ति विराजे मन भक्ति में लीना
तन में तुम्हारी शक्ति विराजे मन भक्ति में लीना
जो जन तुमरे शरण में आए
जो जन तुम्हारे शरण में आए
दुख दर्द हर लीना दुख दर्द हर लीना महावीर प्रभु हम दुखियन को गरीब निवाज हनुमत हो गरीब निवाज हनुमत जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो महाराज
जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो
जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो Let us look at one more name. Kumati Nivara Sumotike Sangi. It exists in Sri Hanumanji Chalisa. You know, it's most important that when we sing Hanumanji Chalisa, at least we should understand perhaps the true message that is implied. And I tell you this, Hanumanji Chalisa, it touches on every part of Ramchitra Manas, it touches on Gita, it touches on all holy scriptures. And so Kumati Nivara Sumatike Sangi, Kumati Nivara means that he is called the remover or the destroyer of all misfortunes in life. Sumatike Sangi, which means that he is called as the harbinger of good fortune, of all goodness in our own life. So basically, Kumati means crooked, one who does crookedness. And Sumati itself means of pureness, of pure intellect. But to really understand this, let's enter into Ramchitra Manas, where Tulsidaji Maharaj, he comes and implies. Sumati Kumati Sabge Ura Rahi Nad Purana Nigamasa Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai
I hope you are enjoying this morning's program, and of course, celebrating Christmas tomorrow with family and friends. We want to wish you all the best for the holiday season, and ensure that you also have a safe, enjoyable celebration. There's no drinking and driving. We're coming to the end of the year, so please ensure the safety of yourself and others who are with you. Enjoy this next item. My dear viewers, I hope you're enjoying today's program, and of course I know there's a lot of preparations happening for tomorrow, Christmas Day. So we won't keep you much longer. We're going to enter straight into a corporate segment with Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, and I am the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center in Toronto and Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium in Kitchener. There's a growing trend to have a reception with a luncheon or dinner at the funeral home after a funeral service. Families are looking for more convenience and less work to do themselves, providing a meal to other family members and friends. Traditionally, it was always the case to go back to the family's home after a funeral service to have a meal and for a time of fellowship. There's a lot of work for a family to go back to their home and prepare or set up food for hundreds of people. Many times space may be an issue in terms of not being able to accommodate space for all the people. Also, the continuity is not the same after service, where everyone has to get back into their cars and find the home where the family is gathering. The convenience is to have the reception at the funeral home. The food can be catered for a relatively inexpensive amount with proper banquet tables and a buffet-style presentation with hostesses to serve and clean. Guests can easily flow from one space to another in the funeral home, from a funeral service to a reception. At Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center, we provide reception rooms with hostesses and offer catering with traditional West Indian food or North American menu. We are open 7 days a week and operate 24 hours a day. The crematorium is located in our building, so we never have to travel in bad weather to another location. We are centrally located in Toronto, serving East and West End families. We have large halls with 500 seating to smaller rooms. We can provide all the puja items as well as a Havan Kund and a Kirtan group. For more information about Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center or Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium, please call me from the phone number on the screen. See you next week, and thank you for watching Rudraaya. Sitaram.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
Namaste and Sitaram to all of you tuning in today. Here are 9 things we can learn from Goddess Durga. Durga Puja is a major festival for Hindus across the world and is an occasion that marks the battle of good over evil. Spread across 9 days, it signifies her blessings in devotion. Multi-limbed, riding a ferocious mount, Goddess Durga is all one needs in terms of a powerful female icon. As Navratri is not just fasting, here are 9 lessons we can learn. The ultimate multitasker. As the universal mother, Goddess Durga is ready to take on the dark forces. With her many arms, nearly 18 of them, ready with weaponry and other instruments. As Shailaputri, astride a white bull, she blesses her children with a lotus flower in one hand, her 3 eyes symbolizing the elements, the sun, the moon, and fire. Even as she rules the world with an iron hand, she looks out for her children's interests. She is the ultimate multitasker. She knows her mind. As goddess Brahmacharini, she did severe penance for Lord Shiva as a husband and a father who would respect him. It's a lesson for women to know their minds and stick to their guns. When it comes to the choice of a life partner, no matter the obstacles, if Goddess Parvati could do it, why can't you? Though this doesn't mean you have to spend eons surviving on berries and walking barefoot in forests. She walks the path of peace. Mounted on a tigress as the powerful goddess Chandraganta, she carries weapons along with the lotus in her 10 hands. While she has all the world's forces at her command, she chooses the path of peace, chasing away negative energies. The lesson is for us to pick our battles and keep our eyes on the ultimate prize, welfare for all. A positive spiritual force, luminous like the sun, as goddess Siddharatri, she helped the sun disperse its energy, becoming known as Kushmanda. She is said to have sparked the entire universe into existence with a hint of a smile. And despite possessing 8 arms, which sport weapons, her real power lies in her spiritual strength. The lesson? You can radiate positivity and conquer the world with a smile. Harnessing hard and soft power. Goddess Durga knows when to alternate between hard and soft power. As goddess Skandamata, she is a compelling image, astride a lion with baby Murugan in her lap. She is perfectly in tune with her warrior, as well as maternal instincts, with no desire to give up one for the other. It's a lesson in fighting gender stereotypes and forging life on one's own terms without apologies. She is the demon slayer. The color red stands for Katyayani, who slayed the mighty demon Mahishasura, a feat that is celebrated till today. Born out of the collective fury of the devas or gods, she shows us that we can fight and conquer our demons, harnessing the power of our inner strength. Keep calm and carry on. As the fierce Ma Kalararti, the goddess spelled doom for the demon Raktabij. She also dispels darkness and destroys dark forces. She stands for calm and fearlessness in the face of a storm. The lesson is to keep calm and carry on, shun darkness and move towards the light. A strong sense of purpose. Women praying for a good husband have been told to meditate on the Mahaguri, the consort of Lord Shiva, but there's more to her than this. The goddess symbolizes the energies of balance and creation, washing away the sins of all who look up to her. The lesson is that intelligence and clarity of purpose can clear one's path and obstacles like a bolt of lightning. Aspire to greatness. Ma Siddhidatri, worshipped not just by mere mortals, but the gods as well, leads one towards spiritual fulfillment. While the goddess has the power to dispel pain and obstacles, the key is to remember that the actual goal is divinity. We should set out on the path of true liberation from fear and narrow personal greed. May Mata Rani blesses each of us for a Piyodis Navratri. Om Durga Mata Ki Jai.
जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती। जिसका गुरुकुल सजा रहे हैं सच्चा सुख की आरती, सच्चा सुख की आरती। अंबर गाता सारी धरते, अंबर गाता सारी धरते, बारंबार पुकारती। जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती। इसी चाव मेरा सत्य का सुख की यही प्रकाश है। और बिछौना पृथ्वी पर ऊपर नीला आकाश है। समता ममता समता ममता यही समय का श्रृंगार समारती। जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती। तपोवन के आंगन में घेल चुकी श्री राम है। इसी भूमि पर माखन मिश्री बात गए घनश्याम है, बात गए घनश्याम है। धर कर नर का रूप यहाँ भगवान बने हैं सारथी। जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती, जय जननी जय भारती। मुको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में, मुको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में। में न मूरत में न एकांत निवास में, न तीरथ में न मूरत में न एकांत निवास में, ना मंदिर में ना मस्जिद में ना काशी कैलाश में, ना काशी कैलाश में, मुझको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में। न में जप में न में तप में न में व्रत उपवास में, न में जप में न में तप में न में व्रत उपवास में, न में क्रिया कर्म में रहता नहीं योग संन्यास में, नहीं योग संन्यास में, मुझको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में। कुछ हो या तुरंत मिल जाओ एक पल ही की तलाश में, कुछ हो या तुरंत मिल जाओ एक पल ही की तलाश में। कहता कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, कहता कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, मैं तो विश्वास में, मैं वो तो विश्वास में, मुझको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में, मुझको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में, मुझको कह दूंगे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास में। प्राणी रे प्राणी रे, तेरे कर्म कहानी तेरे आत्मा भी जाने, परमात्मा भी जाने, तेरे